What's up, guys? So my name is Nick, and this is actually my very first YouTube video. So for those of you who have tuned in to watch, I greatly do appreciate it, and I really think you're going to learn something valuable from this. In this video, I'm going to talk about the squat, and specifically with the squat, the benefits I see in squatting in your bare feet. Well, not completely in bare feet, squatting in your socks, because I think just walking around in your bare feet in the gym is probably a little unhealthy. But I think there are many benefits that are associated with squatting barefoot. It has helped me tremendously since I have transitioned to it. Alright, what's up guys? Nick here, and today I'm going to kind of go over why I think squatting barefoot is more beneficial than using modern day shoes. You see, the thing with modern day shoes is that there's about maybe an inch to a 2-inch elevated heel, and one of the biggest drivers for me on a squat is pushing through my heels against the floor. So you see here, with me using my bare feet, I'm really able to have direct contact with the floor and able to push through it. Alright guys, here you're going to see me work up to my top set at 255 pounds. Not a lot, but I'm progressing. I'm on a new powerlifting style program. I can go into that in another video if there's demand for it. But again, I'm gonna put a little bit more emphasis here on the pushing through of the heels to really generate the force behind a lot of the squat. Twin rack, I get that mind-body connection with my heels, and then I'm really driving through my heels as hard as I can right here. You can see my heels stay completely planted in the ground, and that's exactly what you want in a squat, because that allows you to get the most power behind your legs. See, I'm doing it again, really putting emphasis on pushing through the heels one more time here. I'm going to show you what it is about modern day shoes that aren't the most advantageous when squatting. But first, you probably want to see a shoe in front of you, right? That's much better. All right, so if you can see, we got this is an Under Armour shoe here, and if your heel goes right or sits right about here, so you got this much space, which I would say is basically about an inch. You got about an inch of space that is extra padding that is meant for you when running, but is not the best when squatting, because then you have basically another inch of cushion you have to push through in order to generate the power. So you're kind of taking away some of the strength and the thrust behind your squat, because you not only are pushing through the floor, but through this elevated about inch of shoe right here. And to kind of add on what I just talked about, modern day shoes, because again of that elevated heel, make your calf actually have to work less during the overall movement, so you're getting less direct calf work by wearing these shoes. And for any of us who have lifted for any number of times, it's impossible to grow your freaking calves. So going barefoot actually allows more muscle activation throughout the entirety of the body, from the calves to the quads to the hamstrings, and also it's just less stuff you got to drag around. I know me personally, I had purchased a pair of squat specific shoes about a couple years ago. I actually got them for Christmas, but their squat specific shoes are designed to be heavier overall. They're heavier in the heel, so you can push heavier down on the ground, which is why they do help, but they're expensive. And in my mind, they're only for really serious squatters and powerlifters. So if you're just the average gym goer looking to improve your squat, I think barefoot is definitely the way to go. You don't have to lug those shoes around. And like I said, they're about anywhere between $100 to $400. So that is a lot of money you can save on maybe something you're only going to use once or twice a week. So again, I highly recommend at least trying out barefoot squatting. It will seem very different at first, so I would say probably lower the weight a little bit to get comfortable with the movement. But once you get comfortable with it, the connectivity you will feel from your feet all the way up throughout your legs is going to be an awesome feeling, and it will feel more natural, and hopefully in the end will feel more comfortable. I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to this video, and I hope you learned something new. Let me know in the comment section down below if found anything helpful, if there's anything that you do that helps your squat that you've learned over the years. And thanks for stopping by, guys. Talk to you next time.